Hi, I'm Corey Pollard, disability attorney here in Richmond, Virginia. Today I want to explain one of the most important and most misunderstood concepts in Social Security disability, the alleged onset date. This date can make or break your claim, so let's break it down. The alleged onset date is simply the date you claim you became disabled and unable to work. When you apply for Social Security disability benefits, you have to pick a specific date when you're saying your disability or medical impairments started keeping you from working. Here's what most people get wrong. This isn't necessarily the date you were diagnosed. It's not the date you first felt symptoms. It's the date you became unable to perform your regular job because of your medical condition. So why does this date matter so much? Well, really, there are three big reasons. First, it determines how far back you can receive benefits. Social Security will only pay retroactive benefits for up to 12 months before your application date, but only back to your alleged onset date. Second, it affects your eligibility period. You generally need to have worked 5 out of the last 10 years before your onset date to qualify for Social Security disability insurance benefits. Pick the wrong date, and you might not meet this requirement. Third, Social Security will evaluate whether you were actually disabled on that date and continuing. If your medical records don't support disability on your chosen date, Social Security might deny your claim entirely, even if you're clearly disabled now. So how do you choose the right alleged onset date? Well, you need to balance several factors. Look at when your medical records show significant limitations. Social Security wants objective medical evidence, like MRIs, not just your testimony about symptoms. Consider your work history. If you kept working despite symptoms, that can undermine a claim that you were disabled during that time. Generally, your alleged onset date should be after your last day of substantial work. Next, think about the 12-month retroactive limit. Sometimes it makes sense to choose a more recent date that's clearly supported by medical evidence, rather than reaching back further with weak documentation. And remember, you can amend your alleged onset date during the claims process if needed. It's not set in stone. So the bottom line, choosing your alleged onset date is a strategic decision that requires looking at your complete medical and work history. If you're filing for Social Security disability in Virginia, I'd be happy to help you navigate this. Just send me a message or call me. For more information about Social Security disability law, you can visit my site, cpollardlaw.com, or call me at 804-251-1620. And don't forget to click subscribe. Best of luck with your health and with your claim.